Have you ever heard of the real-life Black Samurai? Imagine a warrior whose legend transcends centuries. Meet Yasuke, the first African figure recorded in Japanese history, whose story is as captivating as it is mysterious. In this video, we take a look into the remarkable tale of Yasuke, whose journey takes us through the heart of feudal Japan. Yasuke's life has inspired various retellings, video games, novels, and even a Netflix original series, attesting to the enduring fascination with his extraordinary story. Join us as we unravel the enigmatic tale of Yasuke, the Black Samurai who challenged societal norms and became a symbol of resilience and bravery in the history books of Japan. Yasuke's journey into Japan mixes facts with legends as he remains a figure shrouded in mystery. He was an African man believed to have been born in Mozambique in the late 15th century, though some say he might have been from Ethiopia. No one knows exactly how Yasuke's journey to Japan started. However, the most widely accepted version of Yasuke's origin story is that during his time enslaved in Africa, he met with Jesuit missionaries through the Portuguese slave trade and was brought with them on their mission to Asia. During this time, Yasuke would have met the Jesuit Alessandro Valignano, who was said to have been impressed by Yasuke's strength, intelligence, and imposing appearance. Alessandro Valignano would become a key figure in Japan's history as his mission was to spread Christianity in Japan and build diplomatic ties between Japan and European nations, especially Portugal. Yasuke arrived in Japan in the 16th century toward the end of the Sengoku period, a tumultuous era in Japanese history marked by incessant warfare among feudal lords, characterized by political unrest, military conflict, and social upheaval. It was amidst this chaos that Yasuke's remarkable story unfolded. Yasuke's arrival in Japan would have been quite a spectacle, as seeing an African man was extremely rare in Japan at that time, arousing great curiosity among the Japanese people. Some people will tell the story of Yasuke's arrival in Japan differently. However, the most widely known story is that Yasuke arrived in Japan with the Italian missionary Alessandro Valignano, and that Yasuke would accompany Valignano on his mission to spread Christianity, spending their first 2 years together, mainly on Japan's most southern island in the Kyushu region. Valignano's mission would lead them to Japan's capital to ask for help from Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful lord in Japan at that time. This can be traced back to letters and Jesuit mission reports written by the Jesuit Louis Froy, where, on March 27, 1581, Valignano, Louis Froy, and Yasuke met with Oda Nobunaga. According to Louis Froy's report, it was recorded that Oda Nobunaga was very curious to meet a black man, so he asked to see Yasuke. When they met, Nobunaga thought Yasuke might have painted his skin black, so he asked him to wash it. But even after washing, Yasuke's skin stayed dark, proving it was his natural complexion. A document from the Sonkeikaku Bunko archives describes Yasuke as a strong man in his mid-20s, with a body like a bull and great strength. Louis Froy's report mentions that Yasuke could speak some Japanese, which helped him and Oda Nobunaga communicate. Nobunaga was so impressed by Yasuke that he asked Valignano to allow Yasuke to work for him. Nobunaga would give Yasuke money, a place to live, and a samurai sword. Oda Nobunaga, a powerful figure and warrior in Japan, known for his military skills, found Yasuke's strength and foreign background fascinating. Yasuke would earn the trust and respect of Nobunaga as he fought bravely alongside him in epic battles. Yasuke became an important part of Nobunaga's circle, joining him in military campaigns and participating in important discussions. Nobunaga would give Yasuke a Japanese name, accept him into his service, and make him the first ever foreigner to become a samurai. Yasuke's time serving Oda Nobunaga as a samurai, though short, was important. Their journey together ended suddenly during the Honnoji incident in Kyoto in 1582, when Oda Nobunaga was ambushed and betrayed by his general, Akechi Mitsuhide. Facing defeat, Nobunaga chose seppuku, a ritual suicide to control his destiny and maintain his honor. Some people say that Yasuke might have been the one to end Nobunaga's suffering as the Kaishakunin. Shortly afterwards, the deceased Oda Nobunaga's son, Oda Nobutada, was also defeated when Akechi Mitsuhide's forces surrounded Nijo Palace and would commit seppuku on the same day as his father. Yasuke was captured by Mitsuhide's soldiers and taken to a Jesuit mission. After that, there are no records of what happened to him. During his time in feudal Japan, Yasuke faced numerous challenges due to his unique status and background. His arrival in Japan would have undoubtedly stirred curiosity and fascination among the Japanese people. As an African man, he would have been a rare sight in Japan at that time, and his physical appearance alone would have set him apart from the native Japanese. The local people would have undoubtedly been intrigued by his foreign origin and unfamiliar customs. In feudal Japan, social hierarchy was rigidly defined, and foreigners were often regarded with suspicion and sometimes disdain. Yasuke's status as a foreigner, particularly one of African descent, would have placed him at the margins of Japanese society. During his time in Japan, he would have likely faced discrimination and prejudice from those who viewed him as an outsider. Despite the initial barriers, Yasuke's acceptance and integration into Japanese society were facilitated by his association with the powerful warlord Oda Nobunaga. Nobunaga's fascination with Yasuke and his willingness to elevate him to a position of authority helped break down some of the social barriers Yasuke would have faced. However, even within Nobunaga's inner circle, Yasuke may have still encountered resistance from those who were wary of his foreign origin. Yasuke's presence in Japan challenged conventional notions of identity and belonging. As a foreigner in a land with a strong culture and traditions, Yasuke would have been forced to grapple with questions of his own identity, and his experiences in Japan would have shaped his understanding of himself and his place in the world. Yasuke's story has since been embellished with myths and legends. Some tales claim he possessed supernatural strength and was a skilled warrior beyond compare. Historians and scholars still speculate to this day on the details of his captivating life and mysterious end in Japanese history books. Yasuke's story has endured as a symbol of resilience and diversity. His presence in feudal Japan challenges the notion of a homogeneous society and highlights the interconnectedness of different cultures and peoples throughout history. Yasuke's legacy serves as a reminder of the contributions made by individuals of African descent to world history, even in societies where they were marginalized. Yasuke's influence remains in modern Japanese culture through various depictions in popular media, including video games, anime series, manga, and graphic novels, such as the Netflix original series Yasuke and the anime Afro Samurai, have featured Yasuke, emphasizing his resilience, strength, and struggle against adversity. His story has inspired filmmakers, musicians, artists, and streaming services alike. Both challenges and opportunities marked Yasuke's journey in feudal Japan. While he faced struggles due to his foreign origin and outsider status, he also found acceptance and respect among those who recognized his talents and abilities. His story continues to inspire and captivate audiences, offering a glimpse into a fascinating chapter of cultural exchange and interaction in feudal Japan. And that was the story of Yasuke, the Black Samurai, an outsider who rose from slavery to become a mythical warrior and earn the respect of Japan's most powerful warlord. We hope you can draw some inspiration from the legendary Yasuke and the powerful samurai lord who accepted him, Oda Nobunaga. For more insight into the samurai lord who accepted Yasuke as a samurai, check out this deep dive to learn more about his extraordinary life and his struggles to unify feudal Japan.